You know that feeling, right? Dinner's over, the kitchen is, well, it's clean enough, and you finally have that little window to connect with your child. But then, before you know it, everybody's just retreated into their own world of screens. Well, today we're going to talk about how to transform that tricky post-dinner slump into a time for some real, joyful, screen-free connection. And we're going to do it with 5 simple, really fun games. Let's dive in.
To kind of get us in the right frame of mind, let's start with this beautiful quote from Pema Chodron. It's just a wonderful reminder that underneath all that daily chaos, the to-do lists, the worries, the rush, there is a calm, steady presence inside of us. And that's really what we're hoping to tap into here.
So, let's kick things off by looking at a problem that I think pretty much every parent out there is going to recognize.
We all have this ideal of quality time in our heads, don't we? Laughing, talking, really, truly connecting. But then there's the reality for so many of us, screen time. We're all physically in the same room, but our minds are in completely different galaxies. It's that feeling of being together, but also kind of totally disconnected. Sound familiar?
And here is the real challenge, isn't it? It's not that we don't want to be present, of course we do, but our minds are just racing with that mental to-do list. Pack the lunches for tomorrow. Oh, reply to that email. Don't forget to buy milk. Our bodies are home, but our brains haven't quite clocked out for the day yet. So, what's the solution? Well, it is definitely not about adding another complicated task to your already full day. In fact, it's about completely reframing this whole idea of mindfulness, especially when it comes to our kids. Okay, so this is the big aha moment. When we say mindfulness for kids, we are not talking about sitting cross-legged and meditating in silence for an hour. No way. For children, the natural language of being present, of being in the moment, is simply play. That's it. It's their factory setting. And you know what the best part is? Tapping into this doesn't require any complicated setups or some huge time commitment. We are talking about 5 super simple games. They require 0 preparation, and they only take about 5 to 10 minutes of your time. Seriously, that's all you need to create a really powerful moment of connection.
All right, let's get into our first set of games. These are all designed to pull us out of our busy minds and right into the present moment by getting us to focus on our senses.
First up, we have the alien taste test. So just grab a really simple snack like a single raisin or a slice of a mandarin. Now, the whole idea is that you and your child are aliens who have never seen this strange object before. Your mission is to explore it. What does it look like? What does it smell like? Then you pop it in your mouth, but wait, don't chew, just feel it. And then finally, chew really slowly and notice every little change in flavor.
This one little game completely changes the simple act of eating. It just naturally slows you down and makes your senses super sharp, turning a 2-second snack into a whole 2-minute adventure.
Okay, next we're going to become mystery bag detectives. All you do is grab a bag or a pillowcase and toss in a few random things from around the house, maybe a spoon, a cotton ball, a Lego piece. Then you take turns closing your eyes, reaching in, and just describing what you feel. Is it cold? Is it smooth? Kind of bumpy? Then you make your big guess before you pull it out. This one is just brilliant because it forces your brain to focus so intensely on what your hands are telling you, which instantly pulls you right into the now. And let's be honest, the guessing part, that always leads to some really great laughs.
Game 3 is the rainbow hunt, and you can play this one literally anywhere with 0 prep. You just take turns spotting things around you that match the colors of the rainbow. So you'd say, I see something red, and then it's their turn to find something orange. It's really that simple.
What I love about this game is how it makes you truly see your surroundings. You suddenly start to notice the exact shade of red on a book spine or the specific blue of a cushion. Details you probably look at every single day but never ever really register.
All right, our next 2 games shift the focus a little bit, from exploring with our senses to finding a sense of calm together. These are absolutely perfect for winding down at the end of the day.
This one is just lovely. It's called Sleeping Teddy Bear Breath. Have your child lie on their back and put a favorite stuffed animal on their belly. Now, the whole goal is to breathe so gently and quietly that they don't wake up the sleeping teddy. So, a deep breath in makes the teddy rise up slowly, and a long, slow breath out makes the teddy gently go back down. So, this isn't just some cute game. It's actually a really playful way to teach deep diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing. And that is physiologically the most calming type of breath we can take. It's a fantastic tool for kids to learn for self-soothing.
Okay, now for our final game. But first, I want you to just think about this question for a second.
When you hear a sound, like a bell ringing, when does it truly end?
This is called the silence bell game. And you don't even need a real bell. You can just gently tap a metal bowl or even use an app on your phone. You make one single sound. The challenge for everyone is to use their super ears and listen with total focus until the very last tiny vibration fades away into complete silence. And when you can't hear it anymore, you just quietly raise your hand. I'm telling you, this game is like a magic button for a chaotic room. For those 15 or 20 seconds, it creates this moment of absolute stillness and shared focus. It's just an incredible way to develop deep listening skills and experience a little pocket of pure serenity together. So, we've gone through 5 simple but really powerful games. But before we finish up, let's talk about what is hands down the most important rule of all. Please remember this. The goal here is not to do these games perfectly. This is not another task to check off your to-do list. The real point is to laugh together, to be a little bit silly, to make mistakes. And for those 5 or 10 minutes, to just feel like you belong completely to each other, away from all the other distractions of the world. So I'll leave you with this one last thought. Forget about doing everything. Don't get overwhelmed. Just pick one. So what do you think? Will you try eating a mandarin like an alien tonight? Just give it a go. You might be really surprised by the little bit of magic it can bring to your evening.